What is going on, guys, and welcome back to my For Honor realistic difficulty walkthrough on the PC in ultra settings. We are continuing here with mission 2 of the single player campaign, and without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump right into things. There's going to be a short cutscene at the beginning, and then we're just going to go balls to the walls at this, guys. So without further ado, it's go time. Let's do this.
There are many legions. The Iron Legion is the greatest among them. But in Ashfeld, the Iron Legion was about to be routed. Their commander, Stone, needed an army. Holden Cross sent me.
Blackstone! Where are our reinforcements?
I'm it!
Is this a joke? Open the gate! Lead us out, Blackstone! Good luck!
The battle was already lost. I needed to change that. There are many legions. The Iron Legion is the greatest among them. But in Ashfeld, the Iron Legion was about to be routed. Their commander, Stone, needed an army. Holden Cross sent me.
Blackstone! Where are our reinforcements?
I'm it!
Is this a joke? Open the gate! Lead us out, Blackstone! Good luck!
The battle was already lost. I needed to change that.
Alright, guys, so this is going to be the beginning of the mission here. You can see we have to dive right into things, and what we're going to be doing is jumping into a massive horde of Vikings here that we have to fight. And basically my strategy for here is just to go nuts, just swing at as many people as you can, take them out while minimizing damage, and that is going to be crucial because we're going to be encountering far more difficult parts in the future of this mission that we're going to need a lot of health for. So just make your way through here. There's going to be a bunch of guys that are, kind of like meat shields. They just jump out at you, and basically, yeah, they're just kind of sacrificing themselves or whatever here. But I'm just going to go nuts, guys. I'm just going balls to the walls on them, taking them out. And that's basically this section right here. You got your knights behind you, helping you get through the area, so they're definitely at your back, helping you out. But you will encounter some enemies that got a little bit more health, like that guy right there you just saw me kill. He was a little bit tougher just because he was a more advanced AI that I had to fight. But just kind of defend this area, and you'll see. You'll get the objective complete, and then new mission objective is going to be to take the flanks, which are up in this direction. So make your way up here. They're going to show you how to do dodging. That's going to come in handy for enemies just like this one, where they have two weapons in their hands, because that can be tough to block, so you're going to want to use the dodge instead. And then basically, once you get hurt and miss once, just don't let up. Just keep doing a defense break, and then just go nuts. That's the only attack right there that you just saw her do that can really defeat that. It's when she, kind of like rapidly swings at you or whatever. That's what you got to watch out for. But basically, other than that, that should be a pretty easy one to take down. And then you'll have a giant herd of guys here with one decent enemy in the middle. Just make your way through them. Again, fight these henchmen, meat shields, whatever you want to call them. I like calling them meat shields. They even have shields, for God's sake. It's just perfect. But basically, every checkpoint you get to, it completely refills your stamina and your health, so you definitely want to kind of rely on that for bringing your health back up. But there's going to be 2 difficult enemies up here in the mix with 5 easy enemies, so I try to get the easy ones out of the way first. That way they can't kind of sucker punch me while I'm fighting the tough enemies. And this guy here, I like to do the same strategy as I did on the enemy that we fought earlier with the 2 axes. Just get the defense break in there, and then just hit him like crazy, and that's how I beat him. Again, dodge, defense break, get that heavy strike in there, and just keep working that strategy until the fight's over. Again, dodge, defense break, get them heavy hits, and when you execute a tough enemy like that, you'll gain back some health and stamina. Watch this, guys. Oh, it didn't let me execute them, but if you can execute them, you'll be able to gain back health. But anyways, we're going to capture the zone, and that'll also restore a little bit of my health as well. So anyways, just rush through this crowd. A lot of times people mistake the crowds as, you know, like mandatory having to fight through. You can just push past them and sprint to your main objectives, and I found that a good strategy to survive. Just avoid unnecessary fights. Definitely going to help you along your way. But right away, I like to run into this room, because that's going to separate me and basically this enemy here from everyone else. Because if I stay out in the open area, they'll all attack me at one time, but if I come in here for some reason, all I have to fight is her, this enemy here. And when you do that, that helps you quite a bit, just because you can't be, you know, getting shanked in the back by some random dude, and, you know, you're just trying to fight her. So take her out. She is one of the tougher enemies, so getting that execution restores a lot of my health and stamina, so you definitely want to do that. And then this guy right here is probably the next toughest dude in this area. He's pretty easy. You can see his health isn't that extravagant. Just let him go at you once, get him with some good hits, and then that's basically it. And then as far as taking these guys out, they're just meat shield henchmen enemies, so very simple. And then you got one other guy over here. You kick him off the edge. Get wrecked. That's so good. Oh my gosh. But then you can capture the area, and that's basically that. Now we're going to be pushing up against the Vikings front lines basically here. We got them on the run a little bit. So run over here, get your troops rallied behind you, and then just start going crazy on the crowd.
We just needed a final push.
And basically that's what you'll have to do for this part right here. Just go nuts, man. That's the key.
Push them towards the forest.
So you can see I'm going to fight one of the tougher enemies here with the 2 axes. That'll restore some of my health if I can beat her. So I definitely like to go for that, because the more health you have, the easier it's going to make an upcoming boss battle that we're going to have at the end of this level. And that boss battle is very difficult. It's taken me quite a few times, and if you die at the boss battle, you have to completely restart the mission. So it's sort of frustrating when that happens, and that's why I like to have a lot of health and kind of play it safe. And that's the whole purpose of defeating these difficult enemies, is just to gain more health. That's really the only reason I like to do it. I mean, I wouldn't fight them otherwise, because they're difficult to kill, but you know, the health makes it worth it. You can see it's going to restore my health as soon as I'm done. Yep, there we go. We went up an entire other square there or whatever. But that's basically this part. You just gotta go crazy. Just go ham on these guys, you know. Just pepper them with that sword, and then you should be good to go. Just keep fighting upwards, and then we'll have the boss battle. Now, as far as the boss battle goes, she's going to run at you right away. I like to run to the left just to get out of the way of that spear attack that she comes at you with. And then as far as blocking it, she does a left, a right, and an up. It's kind of difficult to see which one it is. You've seen the left and the up now so far, but basically it's tough to tell which one she uses. So you're going to want to more or less just kind of jump out of the way. Use that dodge more than the deflect. I'm using the deflect right now because all she's done so far is up. And I think one left, but there's the right. See, that's tougher to counter, so you don't want to have to be guessing it. But, I mean, I would recommend running around dodging her, but yeah, there you can see she's getting me on each side. I got a little bit lucky there just because I got some lucky shots in there, but, you know, that's a tough boss battle. If you guys follow that to a T, though, with my strategies, you should be okay. But it's definitely difficult. This poor Viking, though, man, he gets maced. Ah, poor guy.
Not bad, Blackstone. Not bad at all. Pretty sure I could have done it by myself, but